Now, it's the first time that I've ever made a mooncake. I chose the easy option, which is the snow skin mooncake. Maybe next time we'll make a traditional lotus paste one. And I've broken it down into 3 sections. The first one is making the filling, which is a custard type of filling. The second step is making the dough / snow skin, which is a mochi textured dough. And the third step is putting the filling inside the snow skin and then making it into that beautiful mooncake shape. Let's get into the first step of our snow skin mooncaking journey today, and that is to get right into making the custard filling. Let's go. Let's begin by combining the dry ingredients in one bowl. Lightly whisk them together so everything is nice and combined. Following that, you'll want to separate 5 egg yolks from the whites and put the egg yolks in a bowl. Lightly whisk them. You'll now want to begin slowly heating up that milk with the sugar. Put it on low to medium heat. While the milk is warming up on the stove, combine the egg yolk mixture with the flour. Use a whisk or a wooden spoon to combine the ingredients until it forms a smooth yellow paste like this. Keep an eye on that milk on the stove because once it reaches 48 degrees Celsius, you will then want to combine it with that egg mixture that we just mixed up. After you combine the milk mixture with the egg mixture, put it back into this pot because we're going to cook and make the custard now. Put the saucepan on the stove on medium to low heat and constantly check back and stir. After about 7 minutes, it will begin to get thicker like this, so you'll want to ensure you stir constantly to avoid burning. Once your custard reaches this scrambled egg consistency, you are complete with making that custard. Add in some butter and vanilla extract for flavor. Once the custard has been combined with all the ingredients, we're now going to chill it in the fridge for a few hours. When you wrap up your custard, make sure that you lightly press down on it like this so that the plastic wrap is touching the custard. This ensures that no gross skin forms over the top. And of course, pat it for good luck. While the custard is cooling down in the fridge, we're now going to use this time to make the snow skin dough. I've got a little bit of water in here and a little tray because we're going to steam the dough. Put your pot on the stove, get it boiling, and then let's make up this dough. Combine all the dry ingredients in a bowl that will definitely fit into your steamer. I also highly recommend using a sieve so that any clumps in the sugar or flour get eliminated. Combine the wet ingredients again in a separate bowl for this one. It might not look like it here, but I used 1.5 cups of milk. That's an important point to mention. Then make a little well in the center of the dry ingredients and then gradually add in the wet. Don't bother using a whisk. As you can see, I've just moved on to a wooden spoon. Combine everything together until it gets to a dough-like consistency. And if you like, you can put some gloves on or use a wooden spatula to really combine everything together. After everything is nice and combined, put it into the steamer and put the lid on, and let's get cooking. Now the dough has come off the stove. It's been steaming for about 30 minutes. Let's knead it into a dough ball and then get it in the fridge. Let your dough cool down for a little bit just so it's not too hot to handle. But yeah, let's get it out and let's start kneading. I must stress again the importance of letting your dough sit for about 30 minutes because due to the consistency of the dough and the ingredients, it really holds in the heat and you don't want to burn your hands. Another thing to note that it is really important to knead and massage your dough whether you add in any coloring or not, because without massaging it, it's not going to be as smooth and palatable. So really make sure that you massage and relax that dough. Get it feeling good. As you can see, I experimented with a little bit of food coloring. I only had red and green in my pantry, so I just used that, but you can use whatever you like. Now it's time to wrap up each dough ball with some plastic wrap, and we're gonna put them in the fridge to cool down. These chill in the fridge for about half an hour to 1 hour. Then we can move on to finally making the mooncake.
A few moments later.
It's finally time to roll some mooncakes. Have your mooncake molds ready. Have a digital measuring scale, some baking paper, and disposable gloves. You'll need them. And get a rolling pin. I have a mini wine decanter, but it will do. Oh my God, fingers crossed. Let's do this. Using your gloves or a spoon or both, measure out 25 grams of custard balls. After you've finished placing them all out, wrap them up in some plastic wrap, as you can see, and put them in the fridge. And don't be afraid to have a little taste test because, well, oh my God, that's actually really good. As I said, put them on a plate, wrap them up in the fridge, and repeat with the dough balls. Again, it's 25 grams. It's a 1-for-1 ratio for these mooncakes. And if you haven't already, get those mooncake molds out because we're gonna get molding now. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. First, let's press out the base of the snow skin. Then use your rolling pin and just view it like you're making a dumpling. Roll out that dumpling skin, mooncake wrapper into a thin sheet, put the filling inside and gently press it all together into a nice smooth ball, slide it into your mooncake mold and gently press down. First time is your practice run, by the way. Oh my God, it's our first mooncake. All right, I get it now. So now that I've done the practice mooncake, I kind of have an idea on what to do. Let's get into it. The fun fact about making this video and these mooncakes, these snow skin mooncakes, is it actually took me all day. It's 5:40 p.m. If you have a turn at making these mooncakes, I recommend that you eat them within 3 days just so you have the best texture and you can enjoy them while they're at their peak. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and learned a few things about the Mid-Autumn Festival. With that being said, happy Mooncake Day and happy Mid-Autumn Festival to you all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!